It's Saturday. That means another vlog. Making some chili. It's a really dark and dreary day. Nothing too exciting about my day. It's just the day like any other. I think sometimes we get so discouraged in life. Being a homemaker and a housewife, it's a real monotonous job. You know, you get up in the morning and you do the same thing over and over and over again. Sometimes it's hard to always be positive. You would see what my kitchen looks like. I have so many projects going right now. I am dehydrating potatoes. I got 5 gallons of some relish that I have to do today. But I really want to encourage people. I sauteed some ground beef yesterday, and so we're going to add it to the chili. And you know, not every day is an exciting day. It's just everyday life. I'm always brought back to Grandma Fanny's diary and how she just pretty much talked about her everyday life. And somehow it seemed exciting when you're reading it. I'm sure she didn't think it was very exciting when she was living it. So basically I just threw a bunch of stuff in together to make this chili. It's some kidney beans, some red beans, some black beans, just stuff I had laying around I wanted to use up. Now that's finished. I love having the crock pot. It's so nice to be able to get things put in the crock pot and you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. I find it really humorous because I tell people I'm not a cooking show. This isn't really a cooking show. My channel's not a cooking channel, but almost every video has food in it. Oh my goodness. So I don't know what you wouldn't want to call my channel, but most of all, I want it to be an encouraging channel. What the other side of my sink looks like right now. So what I'm doing is I have water ready to boil, and then I'm blanching my potatoes. So when you dehydrate potatoes, you always want to blanch them. That way they don't turn black. Don't ever put potatoes in your dehydrator raw. So I slice my potatoes really thin. And they're in cold water. Then we're going to blanch them for about 3 minutes. And then we're going to dehydrate them. Now it takes about 10 hours to dehydrate them. So I've got to work on that, and then I'm going to be working on some other things this morning. You know, sometimes I'm sure my videos find you in a day where you don't feel very motivated. And I want you to know that you're not alone. We all go through these spells where we just don't feel quite motivated in life. That's a part of life. You can't always be on the mountaintop. You know, sometimes you're in the valleys, and that's okay. That is what we're made to be. We are creatures with all kinds of attitudes and all kinds of feelings and emotions. And some days it is monotonous. But through it all, I want to inspire people, and I want people to see that they're not alone in their feelings, no matter what their feelings are for that day, and that we just push through it. And we get through with the day, and you know, by the end of the day, it's not quite so bad. In the car, and let me tell you now what went on. You know, it's one of those days where you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. That's how today is going. So I don't have a cell phone. I don't have a phone at all, but I have a free app on Google. It's called Google Hangouts. I can call anybody I want for free. Well, hubby wasn't getting home from work, and I'm thinking he should have been back. So I called him. To make a long story short, he had a tire that blew on the freeway, on the highway. So he couldn't get a hold of me. So now I have to go and pick him up so he can get new tires. He put a spare one on, but I got to meet him over at the tire place. This is how my day is going. And you know, in life, we have so many days like this. We wake up and we think we're gonna have a perfect day, only to find out that everything in life goes wrong. I was so overwhelmed today, and you know, I'm still overwhelmed. My house is a mess. I have so many projects I was going to work on today. It's dreary from the hurricane. But you know what? We need to always try to look at the bright side in life, and we need to always try to just stay focused and encouraged. Today has been the side of the bed, the wrong side of the bed, like my mom would say. But I'm going to try to do what I can. I won't get my canning done today, but that's okay, because tomorrow's another day. And that's how we have to look at it. Because you're either going to cry, or you're going to scream, or you're just going to go back to bed. And I would love to do all three of them, but I can't. You hear me screaming, ah! Sometimes I feel like doing that when I feel so overwhelmed. And the older I get, the more overwhelmed I become. Because I think that's how it is when we get older. We have so many expectations on our life, and physically we can't do the things that we used to do. Mentally, things bother us quicker than they used to. But you know what? At the end of the day, we got to do what's best for us. And that means if I don't do anything more today in that kitchen, and I go to bed with that kitchen a mess, that's going to be okay. Because you know what? Tomorrow is always another day. We always have to try to see our glass half full and not half empty. That's positivity. Even on days like this, where it's like, what else can go wrong? What else can go wrong? It's one of those days like, oh my goodness. I went out to the chicken house. The chicken was loose. I broke my shoe going out to the chicken house. My foot was in knee-high to mud. Well, not quite knee-high, but it was ankle-high mud. Oh, goodness. My water bucket's overfilled because I wasn't paying attention. My canning didn't get done. I did get my potatoes done. Hopefully they're done by now. What a day, what a day. It always reminds me of a song that my daddy used to sing to me when I was just a little girl. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. You know what? Even on days like this where, oh, we just want to go back to bed and start over, we still have a lot to be thankful for. And you know what? I'm so thankful my husband wasn't driving too fast. And when the tire did blow, he was able to go off to the side of the road. You know, there's a lot of things that we can count our blessings. And things could have been so much worse. Well, I got the kitchen cleaner than what it was, that's for sure. Looks a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Today, because I have all this canning that I have to do. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, these days I sure never get bored.